How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? It's coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant. Encode your DNA.
Encode your DNA. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got Primal. It's nimble, developed breed, hybrid with a genome mutation making them nimble and dexterous. Not very smart. Least developed breed. Hybrid offshot. Compared the lack of mental powerless with physical strength. Hybrid outcast with an even DNA string, making it a part of physical mental challenges. Breed hybrid extremely tough and resilient. FIP. High evolved mind. Interlinked to the power of key. Which one looks the coolest? Oh, they all have a weird arm. Okay. I kind of like Primal. Let's go with Primal.
Define your genetic structure.
I kind of want to be...
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
Well, let me... That's what I want.
Choose a genetic resilience.
I'm just gonna go even on all those.
Choose your first style.
First style. Let's see. Yeah, that's dope. Here's what I'm gonna do for music. I'm gonna throw on this. I'm just gonna lower the volume. Oh wait, we have some music in the background that we can actually now get copy striked on.
Pick your main color.
My main color? Like my accent color.
Choose your detail color.
Oh, that's kind of dope. That is kind of dope, though. I kind of want to see a blue one, though. More blue. I really wish this let me... It won't let me. Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with like a teal.
Pick a class. Mercenary.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Mercenaries trained swordsmen who mastered the art of the blade.
Deadeye.
That's the shooter.
Commando.
Commando, train offer elite special forces.
Psyfreak. Saboteur.
Cunning skilled explorer. In both suburbs and wilderness.
Sentinel.
Protect a house of destination organization whole, including... I mean, I feel like I gotta go samurai, bro. Yeah, we gotta go samurai.
Mercenary chosen. That'll work.
Who's texting me right now? That's my buddy Nick. He's watching the Lakers Suns. He's
Here's
Lakers.
somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
I mean, I gotta go blue, right? If I'm blue, color me blue.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
I mean, I don't know why they had to make the bright side so just like cheery. Nice word for it. But
Seems
let's
more
do it.
like
Let's do
you're
it.
being light-headed, if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Can I go left?
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Let's go right.
Right is always right.
So it just takes you to the same
Stories
spot.
of death
Alright.
and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Let's put let's go for sure. Let's take that all the way down. There's got to be a way to. I want my FPS counter.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. stand for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Run away!
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
I gotta change controls here. I don't like dodge's alt. That's freaking me out. So we're gonna go controls. Is there no crouch? No crouch, no crouch, no crouch, no crouch. No crouch. So let's go dodge here. Jump we can leave on that. Melee. Let's actually switch that. No, settings, mapping. Q, let's actually switch that to. How do I? Let's do that. Super Washu. Let's go. Let's leave that for now. I think this is scroll wheel, and I put this one as click. We should be good.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die.
Give me the loot. Oh, so rolling uses your key. Okay. Health patch. Nice. Why not? Oh, that's annoying. Why is it so off? How do I use? Alright, well.
A ladder would be better. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Slice and dice.
Slice and dice. Ledge is bad, yeah? Slice and dice. Oh, he caught me. Oh. Got upgrade point. Let's go. Okay, so utility, health and armor, strength is melee damage, power, agility, which is movement, luck. Let's go luck for now, and we'll upgrade strength. Oh, we got this close combat. And armed. Up on Q. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
It's a crowbar. That's.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
It's a tool.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Oh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait, did I cancel? I got that.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Got it. Right in the face.
Stab! Stab, stab, stab. How do you get over there? Okay, okay. How do I? You know, there's like a way to grapple or. Hmm. Hey, Mama. What you doing? Just saying. What's that? Biomutant game?
I'm sorry, we bought your game before you bought mine.
First of all, I bought your game. You're welcome.
Which one is it?
The one that was on sale.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom.
Really just started.
Was it
Still
too
in the
late?
tutorial.
It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home.
Did
for
you reheat your
mankind.
tea? Did you reheat your tea? Yeah.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
So the first thing for me is always learning your craft.
Okay.
And
I missed that movie clip, but
where the music is going ultimately. This
but
is
I'll just watch it.
thinking
The rerun.
about it. You've got to know how to
Let's go here.
basically see it through completion, practically on your own.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left.
Oh.
Make them count. There you go.
And a lot of that doesn't come down to the plugins you have, but I mean, sure, having the right reverb helps and everything. It really comes down to what's in your head.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Stop.
Dead already. Ching!
In your head and in your
Why were you shooting
That's the
me?
last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
I don't. 321, man. You can't be calling him the wheeled one. But I want to talk to him. Nobody's gonna go up on the rope.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
No.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. How Lupa Lupin somehow left you alive after his raid on the old village. He must have had a purpose with that. The question is, what? There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Whoa. Just giving me too late.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the Potato People. The Potato People, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
You
The
strutting?
Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Ruffle tall grass. Ooh, ow. Ooh. I cannot swim very well. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come up for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle.
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. Ah.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep
That's
inside
fair.
damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Look at that strafe game.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to skip that again. I haven't seen
Friend
playtime.
Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his Octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the east route.
Oof, puff.
Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Porky Puff.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Wait, we're done? Okay.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Burp, burp.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Biomutant. Just in case you forgot what you were playing. Ugh.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Oh, let's go. It's got an XY. All right, bro.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out of Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. A survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Well, maybe the World Theater didn't expect you to be here. Think of that.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
I don't know what you mean to do, bro.
That's a spark of light in you!
Yeah, sure, I like the
What's
light.
there
Yeah.
to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always
Ooh.
making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Gained a side point. Oh,
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He can sense you share Myriad's view on the world. The Myriad would embrace someone willing to fight against the tyranny of the Jagni. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Current started quests are shown in your journal. See top video above. You can change. Opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Let's just talk to the Jagnai. The Jagnai or the. Okay. Yeah, so let's do. Journal can be found in information quests or previous tutorials. There's a GA per journal. Tribor.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Alright, we'll go to the tunnel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These guys just look like they're bad.
Slash and dash. So much damage. Sharp steel.
Huzzah! Feel my blades. Give me the loot. Who's that? I hope that was the bad guys. I don't know. Are you guys bad? They could be. I don't know. Although the other ones look like samurai, so maybe I should have went with the other ones.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
All right. There's a ladder. There's gotta be loot. Hey. And jump. All right.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
He's not wrong. We gotta pee on the signs.
Let's see.
That was gonna show me something.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
But I clearly
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
I mean, I feel like that was really easy. You're that weary of outsiders. I don't like this guy already. Oh, he still buys though. Just like straight
The
black with the
Myriad
red room.
tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit
Misa.
that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Look at that thing.
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Nunchuck was doing.
The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Myriad were placed here to fulfill a certain purpose, chosen to unite the tribes and take control of their destiny. The tribes need a firm hand guiding them into the future.
Now I feel like maybe.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus, These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide, the disciples turned on each other and formed their own tribes. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between...
Whoops.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
Cool.
Shine's happy that the Myriad can count on a friend as bright as you.
Pass through the cave.
Let's see.
Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. I think we're gonna get close to the old village here, and then hopefully it will auto save. 'Cause I don't know if it has an actual save feature. How do I get down there? I just jump? It worked. It's over here. What is who's going on here? Oh, you trying to fight me, bro?
Flash the slash. Oh, wouch.
Okay, so last time I did luck. Let's go strength this time. And then I think I did the move. Put a mutant's tab to unlock psi powers by unlocking upgrades. Okay. Yes, dude. Basic melee maneuvers. Guess I already have that. Basic range, basic melee, dual wield melee. Yes, please. No items, no items. A UFO.
Better than a bare head.
Oh, I see. Okay. Swords on a what does he say? Swords on a or scars on a swordsman back marks shame or something like that. Oh no. Wait, is that like take how much is that?
Looking better than ever.
Tana.
You reload it by swinging back your arm.
Okay. Consumables. Tools. There's some material that looks like. Health injector. How do I upgrade you? Pretty cool though. Okay, alright, enough of that. Let's check the bodies. What am I doing here? Alright. Meow. Meow. I'm a meerkat. I'm a meerkat. Actually, I don't know what am I? Box rat thing? I don't know. Alright. I don't want to go too far because I'm going to call it a night. Get a little hour and a half stream. Sorry if you're on Twitch and it's not showing. I keep reporting the video being black, and I keep looking for solutions on YouTube and Google, but just can't figure it out. So that's pretty much what I got going for me. So you can always watch it on the playback, and then because as soon as I hop off here, it's gonna have the playback. So, and you'll be able to see the video. So, yep. All right. I'm gonna go here. I guess we can just save right there. Perfect. All right. So we will catch you guys later. Thank you for stopping by.